all the trash talk, all the anger and hatred, it is still very much alive here for lifelong seasoned veterans of this Royals fan base. If you're in the stands tonight and you're a Fairgrove fan, these are the t-shirts that they're going to be rocking. It's a whiteout because of homecoming, plus they got some beads as well for the swag. Ladies, what do y'all have to say?
Go Eagles!
And gentlemen, what do we have to say to the fans watching tonight?
Go Eagles!
Yeah! And I'm here with Dan Rock, who is a lifelong Chiefs fan, who is here today for the season kickoff between the Chiefs and the Ravens. Get the jitters out of your system, get the bugs out of your playbook, and most importantly, stay healthy and be prepared and ready for next week's season opener. It was 26-24 at half. You guys with a narrow 2-point lead. I look up at the scoreboard, you pitched a 32-0 shutout in the second half. What changed? It's a typical Saturday night at Billiards of Springfield. Patrons are playing pool and enjoying the vibe, while Julius Walker checks IDs and scans the room.
It's not a super crazy place where people are jumping around and acting the fool. Luckily, as a security guy, it makes my job a little easier.
Call it the calm before the storm for Walker, who's about to willingly face the fight of his life. After training mixed martial arts the past 5 years, the 25-year-old is about to live out every fighter's dream when he enters the octagon and makes his Ultimate Fighting Championship debut Saturday night.
I don't want to start celebrating too soon because I haven't done anything yet. There's no point in training just to make it there. I'm training to make it to the top.
The former Drury basketball player is set to square off with Alonzo Menafield, the 15th-ranked light heavyweight in the world, on the main card at UFC Seattle.
In some ways, it feels like the culmination of a lot of hard work, but in more ways, it feels like the beginning of something new.
Walker's tempered enthusiasm is not a lack of confidence. It's an appreciation of everything he and his team have worked for.
The first day Julius came in, he sparred and he trained, and one of the other coaches here were like, yeah, we can't let this kid leave. To take someone with no martial arts background and in 5 years get them to the level where they're fighting the best in the world is, I think that's a testament to what not only I do, but the other coaches in the gym and the training partners and what we offer here at Team Fusion.
As the second-ranked light heavyweight fighter in the Midwest region, it was only a matter of time before Walker got his shot. When the bell rings tomorrow night, Walker will be ready to take destiny in his gloves and show the world what makes Springfield's native son so dangerous.
Whenever we step into the cage and we're getting ready to fight with one another, you're as close to an animal as you'll ever be.
In Springfield, Chris Pinson, Ozarks First.
Every single game, every single practice, I just had to do it. I just need it. I do.
No matter the sport, athletes and teams have their own superstitions or rituals they follow. For the Missouri State Lady Bears, it's chewing gum.
I used to never chew gum, but I kind of just started, and I get the same kind and flavor every single time I go out, and that's with a bunch of the other girls.
For some players, it enhances their focus.
It keeps my mouth moist, and then it's just something to kind of do so I'm not fidgeting or something like that.
For others, it has a deep and, could we say, transcendental meaning.
I've always chewed gum. I guess since I was probably in like 3rd or 4th grade. I used to get really nervous before basketball games, and my grandma, she would come to my games, and she would always carry around this orange Trident gum, and she would give it to me every single time, and it just calmed me down.
Flavor and brand is very important to the Lady Bears.
I always go for the minty ones, so it's either like peppermint, not spearmint though. I don't like spearmint.
The refreshers, the extra little cubes, yeah, those are amazing.
You've heard that old joke about walking and chewing gum at the same time, but can you imagine how hard it must be doing it while playing full-court basketball?
I've never had an incident with it, and I've never really worried about it either. It's just never happened to me.
Secret, I am a professional gum chewer.
I guess we'll keep chewing on that. And then there's guys like this one, Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Mac Hollins, who opens his mouth and says things that make you laugh and scratch your head at the exact same time. Well, Chiefs Kingdom, how are we feeling, huh? Probably a combination between $1 million and something like you just got off the world's most intense roller coaster pulling 100 G's, right? Daryl Doucette, the quarterback of Team USA's flag football team, told TMZ he believes NFL players should have to try out if they want to be on the Olympic roster. You get to witness the drama of yours truly challenging the game's best in a one-hole playoff, better known as Pinson versus the Pro. By my count, and I'm not good at math, 1, 2, carry the 5, these guys, 8 guys in front of Mahomes, have 0 Super Bowl rings, okay? Casey's opening possession, Mahomes spies single coverage on guess who? Travis Kelce. 18 yards later, we got us a tie ball game. Kelsey's 16th TD reception in the postseason breaks a tie with Rob Gronkowski for most ever by a tight end. Jumping to the third, St. Louis trailing 2-1. Traffic by the crease. That allows Nathan Walker to get a stick on the puck and score. Levels the contest 2-2. But the Blues never did score again, and the Sabres did twice, ending 2024 on a sour note for St. Louis. Now, last two games, Old Mo State's been pretty slow out of the gate. A combined 7 of 34 in the first quarter. Saturday, they made 10 of 16 shots, including Wilson's layup, built an 8-2 advantage. And just when you thought you've seen it all in minor league baseball, check this out. A voluntary strip search, huh? That's right, I didn't stutter. In Friday night's Atlantic League game between the Gastonia Honey Hunters and Lancaster Barnstormers, Jack Reinheimer of the Honey Hunters clearly gets plunked by the pitch. However, the umpires think, we don't think he actually got hit. So to change their minds, Reinheimer plays show and tell by taking off his jersey and going shirtless to show them the battle scar. And it works.